Now, do you remember our rules?
What is vocabulary?
Vocabulary is words of a language or a set of words a person or group uses. Why is vocabulary important to me? And we have 3 reasons.
We never done this before.
Oh, we used to do it all the time. And then we started doing it as we walked, remember?
Yeah.
The more vocabulary words you know, the better you can understand what you are hearing and reading. So the more words you know when people are talking, you know what each of the words means. So if I use the word aphid, you know, oh, those are tiny bugs on a leaf.
Yeah,
like
because you're hearing the people talk.
Exactly. So that's reason 1. Reason 2, having a bigger vocabulary means you can read more of what is interesting to you. So you can read higher level books because you know what the vocabulary is in those books, what those words mean. And number 3, knowing more words helps you to communicate better through speaking, listening, and writing. Because then you could use more exact words. Instead of saying there was a bug eating the leaf and a bug came and ate the bug, you could say 80 bugs, ladybugs and aphids. Okay? The grouchy ladybug. And it's that's just like him. But here he is. See his face? See his mouth?
But he's not but his eyebrows are not like that.
We can't see his eyebrows, but we see he's very stern looking. He's grouchy. He's grumpy. All right. I already
Why?
I don't know. That's what we're going to read the book and find out. I already put your name inside. All right. And I have the vocabulary words that we're going to learn. This is another book that takes 2 days to read it, so we're going to start it today. Okay.
On the first page, it has grasses.
Grasses. It does look like grass.
By one of these words.
That's right. We found the first one. Aphids.
Oh my.
Are very tiny insects. Can you highlight that? Very good. And we know that aphids are tiny bugs that
eat leaves.
Very good. So let's read what else it says here about it. They suck the juice from leaves, and then the leaves die. Ladybugs eat aphids.
That's good because ladybugs can die, so they can't eat the leaves.
The aphids die, so they can't eat the leaves. That's right. So can you highlight this, aphids? Because aphids are tiny bugs that eat leaves.
And
the ladybugs eat the aphids. That's good for trees, shrubs, and other plants that have leaves.
Yeah, because leaves are because ladybugs can like kill
the aphids. The aphids can kill the leaves. To the ladybugs, I have dedicated this book. 3 cheers for them! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! So this is the dedication page, a little bit of science. Here's our title page. There's something very different about this book. 2 things, actually. The first thing is, what's this?
A clock.
A clock. On every page there's a clock that tells us what time it is. And this book is 1 whole day. And it starts at 5 o'clock. The hour hand is on the 5, the minute hand is going to be on the 12. New words for our new book. This is the first word. And this word is aphids. And the PH makes the F sound. I'm going to put an F above that. That's right. So can you say that? That word is aphids.
Aphids. Well, it's not the bugs, it's just the leaves.
Actually, it is the bugs. The aphids are bugs. Tiny bugs that eat leaves.
Oh, like they're crawling on the leaf.
They're crawling on the leaf and they're eating their leaves. That's what they eat.
Sometimes, because we have leaves, so they have to come and eat the leaves.
Yeah, but most people don't like the aphids because they eat the leaves. People like the leaves to stay whole. Here we have a lady, and this word says insist. And she has a little stick, and I think she is insisting. I insist. Let's see what insist means.
To really mean
insist is to really mean it. So she really means it. So when your teacher says, class, be quiet, does she really mean it? Yeah, she's insisting. All right, and then here we have a Smurf, and he's grouchy. You see his eyes?
Yes.
You see his mouth and his arms?
I never watched that movie before.
It's okay, you don't need to know the movie. Grouchy is unhappy
or grumpy.
Does he look unhappy?
Yes.
Yeah, and grumpy. And our whole story is about a character that is grouchy.
Is it the ladybug?
Exactly. A friendly ladybug flew in from the left. That's the friendly ladybug.
So ladybugs are important because they can eat the bug that eats them.
Exactly. And what's the name of the bug? Aphids? It saw a leaf with many aphids on it and decided to have them for breakfast. But just then, a grouchy ladybug flew in from the right. It too saw the aphids and wanted them for breakfast. So this one is the grouchy one.
That's the grouchy?
And what are all these?
The aphids.
That's right, they're the aphids. Let's see what's on this page.
Go away.
Can you tell? Is that the grouchy ladybug or the friendly ladybug?
That's the grouchy.
Yeah. Here's the friendly ladybug.
Yeah, because he's small and he's big.
And she says,
good morning.
Good morning, said the friendly ladybug. Go away, shouted the grouchy ladybug. I want those aphids. We can share them, suggested the friendly ladybug. No, they're mine, all mine, screamed the grouchy ladybug. Or do you want to fight me for them? So we see lots of vocabulary words here. We have grouchy. Can you highlight grouchy?
They're gonna see who's gonna eat the aphids.
That's right. So grouchy is unhappy or grumpy. So is he unhappy and grumpy? Yes. Yeah, he's grouchy. So can we highlight grouchy here, over here? And here it is over again. Grouchy's here too. And then aphids are the tiny bugs that eat leaves. Over here. And now we're going to have our third word, insist. You know what insist means?
Means
to really mean it. If you insist, answered the friendly ladybug sweetly. Can you highlight that? Because she's saying to the grouchy ladybug, if you insist, if you really mean it, we can fight.
Oh, so she's saying if you want to fight, we can.
That's right. If you really mean it. If you really mean it, really want to fight, we can fight. It looked the other bug straight in the eye. So the friendly ladybug is looking the grouchy ladybug right in the eye. The grouchy ladybug stepped back. It looked less sure of itself. Oh, you're not big enough for me to fight, it said. Then why don't you pick on somebody bigger? I'll do that, screeched the grouchy ladybug. I'll show you. It puffed itself up and flew off. So here we have grouchy again. You did an excellent job. Now look at all these pages. They're different lengths.
They're different bugs?
All different kinds of bugs and animals. And look on the top. It's different times. And each one is an hour apart.
6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
And what's another name for 12 o'clock? Noon. And then it goes on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 o'clock.
Yeah, because they start
All right.
all over.
And do you see the sun?
Yeah.
The sun is very low on the horizon at 6 o'clock, and then it gets higher and higher, and at noon it's at its highest, right above us, and then it starts to come down. So let's read. There's something else that's going to happen. I'll show you, give you a preview, a peek. See how the size of the letters? That's called the font, the size of the letters. And with each page, it gets a little bit bigger. Look at that.
But it's the same words.
Well, a lot of the words are the same. Let's see how some of the words repeat. At 6 o'clock, it met a yellow jacket. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Highlighted.
Oh. No, that's little.
Want to fight? If you insist, said the yellow jacket.
Is this
That's the yellow jacket, and insist means to really mean it. So the yellow jacket will fight with the ladybug, the grouchy ladybug, if he really means it.
I'm going to a place really cool.
Very good. How about you tell me later? Can you tell me later? Okay. If you insist, said the yellow jacket, showing its stinger. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. Remember what grouchy means?
Unhappy or grumpy.
Very good. I like grouchy. Okay, let's turn the page. What do you have on this one? Look at that.
At
7 o'clock, it met a stag beetle. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the stag beetle, opening its jaws. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. So we have insist and grouchy.
Another grouchy.
He is a grouchy ladybug.
Got to finish.
Oh, no, you did it perfect. All right, next page. It's 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, it came across a praying mantis. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the praying mantis, reaching out with its long front legs.
Is that the grouchy?
Yeah, that's a grouchy ladybug. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. So again, we have grouchy, unhappy or grumpy,
But
insist, to really mean it.
these are only these are the same, but the numbers are different. But the
Each
sentence,
time is 1 hour later.
yeah, but the sentence is different.
Yep, that's right. Except for the name of who the grouchy ladybug decides he wants to fight. He keeps on wanting to find somebody big enough.
He keeps.
But do you notice how each time
Because
they're
the
bigger and bigger?
Yeah, because the good ladybugs told him, the grouchy ladybug.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember what she said to him?
To find someone big to fight.
That's right. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go to your notebook. We're going to find the page. All right. And I'd like you to pick one of our 3 words. Would you like to pick aphids, grouchy, or insist?
Aphids.
Okay, let's highlight aphids. And what are aphids?
Tiny bugs that eat leaves.
Excellent. Can you highlight the definition? Okay, now can you think of a sentence that uses the word aphids? And that'll be the caption for our picture. could be something from the story, or it can be something from your home.
I could say.
What would Mom say if she saw aphids on the leaves in the plants in your house? Or you can tell Mom that there's a problem.
There's aphids on the leaves.
That sounds great.
Right?
Yes, perfect. E, R, E, there. Next word would be R. Leave a space. There you go. That's good. Okay, R is spelled A-R-E.
A.
Can you fit an A in before that? That's good. A-R and then E. And the next word is aphids.
Aphids.
P-H. Remember what the P-H sound is? I-D-S.
Aphids. Aphids. There are aphids on leaves.
And leaves is part of the definition. I'm glad you remembered the ending punctuation. Now, are you ready to draw a picture? And you can do it from your imagination, or from this picture, or the picture in the book.
I'm drawing the tree.
Oh, okay.
I'm drawing leaves. There's some ladybugs on. I'm drawing some ladybugs on inside the.
So what would the ladybugs be doing on the leaves?
No, the aphids. They're like eating the leaves.
The aphids are eating the leaves, and what are the ladybugs doing?
And this is me. Look, I'm saying oh.
That's wonderful. Are you saying oh because you see the aphids or because you see the ladybug?
Because I see, and I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say. Look, I said no!
That's wonderful. But you want Mom to see, right? You ready for your crayons?
I gotta draw this. Oh my mom is gonna look. Oh, she's like, oh my God. Where I'm gonna put her ears? Okay, whatever. I'll just put her ears. Okay. Oh.
You ready for the crayons?
I think I'll like.
It's an M on your shirt.
And my mom's name starts with a D.
Very good.
Her name is Diane. That's why it's with a D.
You're gonna color the aphids? And the leaves and the tree?
Sometimes aphids could be like green.
Mm-hmm.
Let's call them green. Get out of the way, aphids. I'm actually gonna draw a ladybug of coming so that they're like eating they're coming to eat the lady.
Mm-hmm. They're coming to eat the aphids?
Yeah.
To save the leaves?
Yeah, and I have to draw I also have to draw the butt, the leg. And they're coming.
Mm-hmm. What
See
color
that?
are they?
Their body is black.
Mm-hmm. And their wings?
Their wings have like dots.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot. Dots. Okay, then their dots are red. They are black. Actually, don't worry because I can do something.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can see the dots from the pencil.
I can see like I can do like this.
Okay. Do you remember what a secret is? Remember we said this could be you and your mom
Telling a secret.
telling a secret, and so a secret would be something that only you and your mom know.
Yeah, you can't tell anyone else.
You can't tell anybody else, so it's something that's unknown to others. Can you say that? A secret is?
A secret is unknown to someone else.
Mm-hmm. Unknown to somebody else. How about this one?
Blossom means
Can I hold this for now?
that blossom means that flowers are starting to open.
Perfect. Perfect. I want to take this from the words I'm learning and put this with the words I know. Rustle?
It means
It's a sound, and it's a sound that the bear makes when it walks through the leaves.
and the leaves make like a crumble sound.
Yeah, and remember in our story, it was a sound that was made when the wind went through the leaves on the tree and the sound of the leaves touching each other. So let's read it together. Rustle is making soft sounds while moving. Very good. And drift, we said these were toy boats on a little pool.
And it means when you have those like little toy boats
Mhm.
and you turn it with your hand, they drift.
They drift, so they move. But they don't move with a motor. They are moved by...
Water or air.
Very good.
Like when the air pushes us, we go like back or drift or forward.
Exactly. And in our story, the leaves were drifting out of the tree.
Yesterday, the wind pushed me forward.
So you were drifting. Excellent. Okay. And here our hedgehog is gathering. He's gathering mushrooms. He has 2 in his basket. So what does gather mean?
Means you're hunting.
Hunting? Okay, that's close because he's hunting for mushrooms. But when he gathers the mushrooms, he's bringing them together or collecting them.
You put the or right.
Mm-hmm. That's right. So can you read it? Gathers, brings together, or collects.
Collect.
All right, and here we have bear, and we have 3 people in their swimsuit. But what about their legs?
Their legs are bare because
That's right.
it's together.
Because they're not covered, right? They don't have jeans on to cover their legs. Their legs are bare. So bear
is not covered.
And in our story, the branches were bare because all the leaves had fallen off. Remember, it was winter?
Yeah.
And the branches were bare?
And there was no leaves. There was snow.
That's right. Wonderful. Okay, silk. Let's read this together. Silk is smooth, soft, and shiny cloth. Garden. A garden is a place
where flowers and vegetables are grown.
Mm-hmm. And a palace. You know what a palace is? Here we go.
It's a large home for a king or queen.
Very good. Spear.
Spear is a tool where you hunt for things.
Very good. And you, how would you describe the spear? The pointy edge is very...
It's sharpened.
It's sharp, that's right. And you can use a spear to protect yourself or hunt. And remember in the story, the blind man thought that the tusk was like a spear because it was sharp.
Yeah.
All right, here we have our little girl. She just realized something. What does realize mean?
It means you know it.
You know it. Very good. So realize is to
understand.
Excellent. Okay, and these two kids, they agree. They've agreed. Do you remember what agreed means?
It means you got the same thought.
Excellent. High five. That's the exact definition. Agreed is to have the same thoughts. Excellent. And the pencil, we'll put that all back into your...
Oh, there's an apple.
I'm glad you like those.
Did Julia pick that apple?
No, I don't think so. I think she's going to get to pick today.
Look at this one.
Okay.
I'm just going to pick this one.
Mm-hmm. Where do you want it?
Right.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it on every...
I think all day, right? All day. That's perfect. Let's review our sight words. Oh, we're done with those. Those were the kindergarten ones. We're on the first grade ones now. And we'll do one column.
Also, away, before, called, car, cut, for, land, large, leather, must, need, page.
That column needs a star. It was perfect. High five. All right, let's get back to class.